Hello folks, once again, welcome back to Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. You guys know what time it is? It's Christmas time. And you know we cannot go through Christmas without making some rum cake. So today guys, I am going to share my recipe with you guys. For those of you who are familiar with my rum cake, know that I make an amazing rum cake. But I'm going to share my recipe out today. So for today, what I need for this recipe, I need 1 pound of currants, 1 pound of mixed peel, 1 pound of cherries, 1 pound of currants, and 1 pound of prunes. And guys, it's always better to get the pitted prunes so you don't have to go and remove the seeds. If you can't find the pitted prunes, it's okay, just get the ones with the seed, slice them open and just de-seed them. I also need 12 eggs for this, 6 sticks of butter, 1 cup of white rum. Any rum that you desire, that you feel comfortable with and likes, you can use it. 2 cups of white rum, 1 cup of brandy, and 1 cup of sherry. Guys, I'm not advertising for anyone, but I'm going to show you 1 cup of sherry, and it's mixed with some concord wine. Okay, so I have 1 cup of that mixed together, half and half, and that really gives my cake a really nice flavor, and that's the reason why I'm using these specific ingredients is to show you guys. Okay, and we need 6 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of vanilla essence, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. We want to get that flavor in there. So guys, you all know to do this I have to mix everything in one bowl, and I'm going to leave it there to sit for a while with the liquor, and then I'm just going to show you guys what I normally do. I put them all in one big bowl, and I leave it to soak in the liquor, or I usually just boil it with the liquor so it kind of softens up a bit. But what I'm going to do today, because I'm showing you guys, I'm not going to go through the normal process that I usually do. I'm just going to put them all in here, and I am going to douse it with the liquor. Okay, and what I'm going to do for that, I'm going to leave it in here for about 20 minutes. Just put your liquor in there, all that good stuff in there. If you want to use more liquor, guys, it's all up to you, but I am going to leave my recipe online so you guys can follow it, so you get the exact texture and flavor that I'm going to achieve here today. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this up together and leave it to sit for a while so you can absorb all that liquor. Oh my God, guys, you should smell this. Makes me want to drink right now. Hey, why not? It's Christmas, so why not? So I'm going to leave this to sit for 20 minutes, guys. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do while it is sitting, I'm going to get my cake tins all greased up. This amount of fruits could give you 2 or 3 of this 6-inch tin. Okay, and if you don't want to make big ones, you could make 2 large ones, and you can make at least 3 small loaf ones, okay? So you can make at least 5 cakes from this amount. And I also need 5 cups of flour for this recipe. And when you're making rum cake, folks, it's very, very important to actually beat your butter very, very light. Because if you want to have a batter that's really nice and moist, you have to remember the flour, the sugar, and the butter have to be really dissolved properly, and your batter for the butter have to be fluffy. So have patience and beat this butter and brown sugar really, really well. And the fluffier your butter is, the fluffier your cake would be, nice and moist. It wouldn't be like a dough heavy. We don't want to make a bun. We want to make a nice rum cake, okay? So that's just a tip for you guys. So after I'm finished greasing my tin, I'm going to preheat my oven. And then I'm going to put this in the blender. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys. I'm going to let it sit for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to process it in the blender to get it nice and moist. And I'm going to come up with stage 2, and we continue making my version of my Christmas rum cake. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay? Take care. So my peeps, this is the results of all the fruits that I was showing you earlier. I took it to the blender and pasteurized it, and look at that. Look at how beautiful this came out, and and the smell is amazing. You guys should be here in my kitchen to smell it. So guys, you could either leave this color or you brighten it up. But rum cakes are normally a little darker, Christmas cakes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in about 3 teaspoons of this into the fruit, and that will give it the exact color that I want my rum cake to be. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a slight stir and let it sit while I beat the cake, the sugar and the butter. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this sit here. And folks, normally around October I usually start soaking my fruits, because I like to have my fruit soaked for a very long time. But this year I just thought I'd just show you this on camera. And guess what, folks, you don't have to always soak it, but you could always blend it. You could just cook it out on the stove in the rum, and you will get the same desired texture that you're looking for. And you can also do what I just showed you a while ago, soak it for 20 minutes and then take it to the blender and grind it to make it come to this desired texture. Guys, so these are my eggs here, and I'm very particular with my cake when I'm making them. So I always make sure I take the little eyes in the cake, like the little things on the side here. So while you guys were gone, I took the time to take all the little white things on the side, because it tends to make your cake very fresh. Sometimes people make it and say, it's so raw. That's because these little eyes are very fresh. And then I zest, half of a lime. I zested half of a lime. And I'm just going to put this in here right now. And I'm going to let it sit. So it would take away the rawness from that egg while I'm creaming my butter. So that's just going to sit here with a little bit of essence and just get that raw flavor away. So that's my way, guys. You all don't have to do this, but that's how I do my cake, and I'm just showing my version. So nobody don't get online and saying, oh my God, she missed this, she didn't do this right, she didn't do this. Everybody do things differently, and this is my version I'm sharing with you all. So I'm going to let this sit here in the lime zest so you could eliminate that rawness. So guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the second part of this, which is creaming the butter and the sugar. So now I'm not going to show you guys this part because it's going to be really, really noisy. So I'll be on the other side with the blender creaming the butter and the sugar, but I'll return to let you see how fluffy it's going to be. I'm going to be creaming it for about 20 minutes, so I'll be there for a while because I love my cake really, really nice. So you use nice dark sugar because we're making a rum cake, dark cake, so we use 5 cups of sugar, okay, to 2 sticks of butter, to 6 sticks of butter. So I'm gonna go to the other side, guys, and I'm gonna beat this and make it very fluffy. I'll return to show you the results, and then we continue with stage 3 of mixing and combining this cake all together. And while it is almost done, I'm going to preheat my oven, and then we're gonna start baking. So I'm gonna be over here blending this, but like I say, guys, it's gonna be too noisy, so I'll just enjoy this by myself. I'll see you guys shortly. Guys, so this is what I was talking to you guys about. I had to come off camera because it's gonna be too noisy, but look at this, folks. I combined the butter and the sugar together, and look at how soft and fluffy this is. This is exactly how your butter should be. So when it's that fluffy, you get a really good cake, but when it's heavy and not combined properly, it's like really, really heavy. So at this time now we go in and we'll just start putting the eggs in one by one. So we'll just do that right now. Just continue. So eggs make your cake very fluffy too. So that's why you try to combine it together with all that fluff. And you do it timely. Sometimes you get some in there, but that's okay. So when I tested this, the sugar was all dissolved. So you couldn't see any grain of the sugar. That's what you wanted. Fluffy this is, folks. Look at that, nice and fluffy. So at this stage here now, I'm going to start adding the flour. And folks, if you want to get a really nice cake, always sift your flour. We don't want it to be compact, we want it to be sifted. So you see how nice and airy this looks? I sifted the flour. So now we are going to go ahead and we're going to start incorporating the flour into the batter in a timely manner. Okay, let me just grab this spoon. putting some cinnamon in there. And some baking powder. Oh, sorry guys, give me a second. I just lost one of my... Okay, there we are. Some baking powder in there. So folks, let me just do that instead of wasting time showing you this process. I don't want to bore you guys, okay? So I'm just going to get off camera again and do this, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to incorporate the fruits in here and finish it off and stick them in the oven, okay? Guys, we are at the final stage of this rum cake. So now we are going to combine the fruits into the batter. Now we have our flour, our sugar, our butter, all in this bowl. Sorry guys.
Bless you.
Sorry. That's all the liquor that's going up my nostrils, folks. So we are going to now combine this. And like I said to you guys earlier, you could make this as dark as you like. But this color is perfect for me. So I'm not going to go any darker than this. But after you mix your flour and everything together, that's when you're going to get the exact color, and you're going to know if you need to incorporate any more into this. So I divided this into two because you see the bowls are a little too small to mix it. So now I'm going to mix this all up here. And then I'm going to know if I need to put more fruits in here. I'm going to put some more fruits in this one. So we're not going to beat, we are just going to turn it like this. We are just going to turn it like this. We're not going to beat it. As you guys can see, this color is still very light. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a little more food coloring in here just to get a darker color. Just steer it for me. So I'm going to put a couple of drops more of the food coloring, and I'm going to get it a little darker. You don't have to, but this is way too light. You have the option to go in there and just put this in there.
Then just fold.
Yeah. You fold it. You don't beat again because you don't want it to get too stiff. And that's the reason why you don't beat it. You see how much this yields, guy? This yields a lot. This is okay color. Just gonna get all the coloring into that. So you see that, folks? You see the color we have here? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in here. Oh, you can taste all the cinnamon and everything in here. Beautiful. So now I'm just going to make these, put them in these tins, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Then I'm going to remove them from the oven the first hour, test them, see if they're cooked. If they're cooked, I'm going to remove them, let them cool for a while. Then I'm going to put another portion of liquor over it to seal it, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys after it's all cool. We are going to cut one and test it. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Folks, as you can notice, I'm done with these. You don't fill these up to the top when you're baking them. You go halfway and you just go like this to settle it in the bottom. Just settle them. And I made a few small ones because I'm just going to give these little ones away. So there we are, ready for the oven. My oven is preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to stick these to the bag for 1 hour. I'm going to actually put these ones to the bottom, the larger things to the bottom. Here. And now I'm going to put these ones to the back like this. Guys, in 1 hour, my house would be smelling like a bakery in 20 minutes. And in 1 hour, I'll be back to show you guys the results of our Christmas cake. I'm perspiring, guys. I'm hot. I'm going to go sit down and relax and wait to come back to show you guys these. See you guys in a moment. Guys, I can't stop eating. Look at that, folks. Moist. Very, very moist. That's what I'm saying to you guys. You have to fluff your butter. You have to sift your flour. And you cannot beat your flour after you have all of this. Then you get a really moist cake. Look at that. You need to have a really hard cake. So guys, I'm all done. Christmas cakes are done. Hope everyone is having a fabulous Christmas. Hope you guys are picking up a storm at home. Hey guys, try my recipe, okay? Tell me how it turned out. I wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. All my family, friends, and all my supporters, my subscribers. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. I really couldn't have done it without you guys. And love you guys and Merry Christmas.